Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to the segment of Code Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation continues from Todi Mahalla Panjwa, composition of the fifth Nanak. It's a short 6-line Shabad, so I'll recite that first, and then we'll move on to reflection on it. Todi Mahalla Panjwa, Svami Saran Pario Darbare, कोट अपराध खंडन के दाते, तुझ बिन कौन उधारे रहाओ। खोजत खोजत बहु प्रकारे, सर्ब अर्थ विचारे, साध संग परम गत पाइयै, माया रच बंध हारे। चरण कमल संग प्रीत मन लागी, सुरजन मिले प्यारे, नानक आनंद करे हर जप जप, सगले रोग निवारे. So it begins with Svami Saran Pario Darbare. I have taken refuge. Pario, I have fallen at the refuge of the Swami. So Swami and Saran and Darbare. So in the previous Shabad, if you recall, the word was Parbrahma Swami. We talked about that. So this is the relational form of Parbrahma, Swami, the owner, the one to whom this whole dwelling belongs. So seeking refuge. So I have fallen is the way to read this. I have fallen. Not through any deliberate strategy, but simply fallen, given in to wherever you are. And then Darbare. Darbare literally means the court. The court is the presence of the being. It's everywhere. So it is always open. You come and you submit. कोट अपराध खंडन के दाते, तुझ बिन कौन उधारे. You are the dismantler of millions of aparad, usually understood as sin. And in the moral sense, perhaps it is not wrong, but here it goes beyond that. Aparad comes from apa, away from. Aradha is to accomplish. So what has happened? Quote aparad, we have distanced ourselves. The ego constantly distances itself away from its source. Quote aparad khandan ke date tuj bin. Who would it be that would recall us? So this is a failing away from love attainment. We have not been able to achieve the sort of intimacy that Gurbani is talking about. And we do this countless times, quote aparad, because we do it every moment that we are alive, in the ego. Khandan ke date is where we take refuge. And without that Swami, there is no one else. So this is the Rahao saying we have to take refuge if we are to heal ourselves, to become whole again. And now the first verse says, Khojat khojat boh prakare sarb arth vichare. I have searched in many different ways, by many different methods. I have tried to interpret scripture, arth vichare, having contemplated every possible meaning, every possible argument. And yet, it has not worked. What has worked is sad sang param gat paiyya, maya rach bandh hare. in the company of the Sad, the Guru. You need Gur wisdom to reach that goal. You have to break the bonds of Maya. Sadhasang. Sadhasang is from the Sat, of course, truth, real. The community, the association of those who are already oriented. So it could be a community of awakened beings, it could point to the embodied Guru, it could point to the textual Guru. That is how you basically unentangle yourself. Maya rach bandhare. You unentangle yourself through the Guru. And now, in conclusion, Charan Kamal Sang Preet Man Lagi Surjana Mile Pyare. Again, a continuation. Charan Kamal, love for the lotus feet. We talked about this. The spiritual knowledge that the Surjan, the awakened one, the Guru holds to us. I seek that from the Guru. And then, Nanak Ananda Kare, Har Jap Jap, Sadle Rog Nivare. Anand is a kind of bliss that is not what we might think as being a peak experience. It's a very settled experience, tranquility that is constant, not an extreme experience, if you see what I'm saying. It is kind of being at the center, very grounded. Anand kare har jap jap. The previous sabad, we were also told, har har charana kamal, naam, right? Har naam is the sabad. So we have, and the sabad is the Guru. So you see the connection. So Anand, as I said, is not happiness in the ordinary sense, not the kind of relief that you get when you solve a problem. It really is an inseparable quality of the being, consciousness. It is an inherent quality. So Anand is the same as Har. So that is how you resolve the narrative. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.